Today we'll be using Autodesk Infraworks to complete site analysis for existing sites. If you don't already have Infraworks installed, please go to your student account page and download your free copy. If you're not a student, please refer to their purchase options. Let's get started. To create a site, open the Model Builder tab and navigate to the area that you would like to capture. Today we'll be using a site in northwestern Wyoming at the Heart Mountain Interpretive Center. Once you've navigated to your site, you can select your area of interest by including it just on what's in screen. Please note that your area of interest must be less than 200 square kilometers, though this is a very large area. To capture an area of interest on your screen, you can use the rectangle tool to select your area, or create a polygon area of interest where you select individual points that you want to include. For this example, I'm including an area that features site terrain, a canal system, a railroad, roads, and existing buildings. Once you've selected your area, click Enter to lock in that area of interest. Type in a name that you would like to save it under. For this project, we'll use Heart Mountain Interpretive Center. Go ahead and click Create Model, and it'll begin preparing the digital model. You can now exit out of this menu. Wait for the model to load into your Infraworks panel. Depending on the complexity of the model or the size, it may take longer. Once the model is loaded, go ahead and click it to open. The model will download. Once the model has opened, you can navigate around to see how accurate it is. As you zoom in, notice the accuracy of the topography in the terrain. Infraworks also creates roadways based on the map, buildings, railroads, and waterways. It's usually pretty accurate, though right away you'll notice that this building is actually placed on a parking lot. It's easy to fix if you know what you're looking for. Notice the accuracy of the terrain and satellite imagery mapped onto the surface. Infraworks also creates waterway systems and maps in realistic water textures. Railroads are also created, as shown here. To analyze your model, go ahead and open the Eye panel and go to Analyze Your Model. To start off, we're going to use the feature themes to highlight a few features on this model. Go ahead and click Add, and we'll start off by using buildings. Name the layer whatever you would like. The Rules feature determines the number of colors that are displayed. Because we want all the buildings to be one color, select one rule. Now all of your buildings are highlighted in the same color and designated as a layer on your model themes. Do the same for railroads, roads, and waterways. Now that we have all of the areas highlighted, you can see that they're easily distinguishable on the model. This can be used to designate what features are present on your site. Notice also that as they come into the model, they are correctly labeled. This also includes buildings, where that information is available. Let's go ahead and turn these off and begin to look at the terrain analysis. Once again, click Add to add themes. Analysis of terrain includes elevations, aspect, and slope. We'll start by analyzing the elevation. As you see here, there's a minimum and a maximum value. In most cases, this will start at the minimum elevation in the model and end at the maximum. This isn't the case for this model, so it may need some tweaking. Let's go ahead and use the red to blue color theme. As you can see here, all of our elevation tends to be towards the higher end of the range, which means we should edit that. Go ahead and play around until you find the range necessary. As noted earlier, usually the model will do this for you. However, this is not the case for this specific model. Once you find the right range, click OK to exit out of the menu. As you can see here, the different contoured areas are designated by different color ranges, making the difference in height here easily distinguishable. You can also add themes for aspect and slope. Aspect will show you the direction that the land is facing. Here we'll use the default color theme. By applying the aspect theme, you're able to see which way the land faces, which is important for solar analysis of your site. As you can see here, there's a range of different directions that this land slopes towards. Let's go ahead and add another for slope. Slope is actually included as an option in color themes, but we're going to use spectrum so we can see a wider range of color. Because this is a relatively flat site, you may want to edit this so that you can see a full spectrum. Go ahead and edit it so that it includes the correct range of slopes. As you can see here, that range is not large enough as some are undefined. Adjust it so that every slope is included. Once you've done that, it's easier to see the range of slopes across the site. The slope layer makes it more obvious where your levels of change are, from flat to more vertical. Terrain and feature themes make analysis of your site quick and easy. To export these to include in presentations or other graphics is also simple. Just select the presentation icon at the top. To adjust the feel of your image, you can adjust the sun and sky. This creates different shadow effects on the site model. When you've configured it how you like it, you can close out of this menu. Then, create Snapshot. Select the directory you would like to save this in, and name the file. You can save the image as a variety of image types, including JPEG, PNG, and TIFF. For the best possible output, I recommend using a high-resolution image. Click Save, and it will create the image. You can now open it up and see how it looks. You may need to adjust the view in your Infraworks window to get it in frame. Creating site analysis images and analyzing your site's slope, elevation, aspect, and site features is easy using Autodesk Infraworks.